What is up, bro? This is Pratham, and today I'm going to talk about how any man, if he wants to, can join the top 1% of men. And you know, I already believe in this, and I'm not going to bullshit with this. I'm going to give you the exact steps you need to do in order to reach that level. And how am I credible enough, and how the things I will tell you will help you. The system I'm going to tell you is something that I believe in. I know I am going to reach the top 1% of men like this, and I am giving you this because the people who have told me this system have already reached this level. For example, Hamza, for example, First Man, Andrew Tate. The people who taught me this are already at a certain level, and I believe in them. And the things I'm going to tell you as a man, they are instantly going to click inside of you. In ancient times, us men, we used to go to war. We used to go to fight with another people. We used to do these things for women, for food, for drink. As a man, our lives were never really set up. We were sent on earth to do shit and to do something and to make name of ourselves. Man, I think there is no doubt that you are not given much things in your life, and that is why we had to fight for it. And in order to reach that top 1% of men, you will have to fight for it. I can give you the things you need to do in order to achieve that, but you have to try to find your own way, and you have to do that. You have to do the things especially when you don't want to. You have to have that patience to do the thing. I'm not going to tell you something extraordinary. I think one or two things inside of my list are going to be extraordinary, but plenty of these things you already know about this. I'm not going to give you some secret formula to reach that success. I'm going to tell you that you need patience, you need consistency to reach that level. So let's start with reading. Reading is the most important thing because it helps you learn, it helps you grow. If you are not an avid reader, then I suggest you to try to set a goal for yourself. Start with a small goal, but consistently overload it. That is because as a man, you have to know something about this society. You have to know things. You are already expected to know certain things, and you should be knowing them because you just have to deal with this. As a man, you should be learning constantly, and you should be testing your values in your journey as well. Everything you read is going to impact you as a person. As a man, you should logically assess the things you are going to do because that is the best thing that is given to you. Women tend to think more on the emotional side, but as men, we tend to have our logical sides much better. And you know what? Everything is here. Your mindset, your belief system, your self-image matters the most. If you tell yourself that you're not able to read and you're not able to do a certain thing, then the chances of doing that thing is automatically lower than your genetic capability. Do you understand me? Do you know that this thing works? If you say that you are going to do something, the chances of getting that thing done increases only by you saying that you are going to do it. So you are going to shape your mindset according to that. You will have to have trust in yourself. You will have to have confidence in yourself. You will have to know that the things you are doing and the path you have taken is heading down to the things you want to achieve. You should already know that before you have to do the things. This is what I mean. This is what I meant by operating on logic, because if you don't have these things clear in your mind as a man, then you are in serious problem. The camera stopped recording, so I have to do it all over again, but no excuses, alright? And I was talking about you don't have an excuse to not look good as a man. You know why? Because the things that will help you make a better looking man are already available to you, but you are not doing them. For example, building a masculine body, having good shoulder and traps and huge neck, and just going to gym overall, hitting gym, tracking your macros, like going to 10% body fat. I mean, these things will help you look amazing, if not out of if not ridiculously amazing. I'm telling you, if you religiously hit the gym and you know how to bulk, you know how to cut, and you know how to perform certain exercises, you just know how the fitness industry works, you are already ahead of the game. You are already better than an average man who is walking down the street. You have to know that going to gym is really important. And if you say that, Pratham, alright, now that I know that I have to go to gym for my body, what do I do with my stupid ass face? Now, don't just go out, and I don't want to offend anybody, and if you don't feel that way with yourself, like, yeah, positive vibes, good luck, but I think I look like shit. I'm already going to tell you, and I can relate to people who look like shit. If you think that your face looks like shit, then you should practice mewing, you should practice facial exercises, and you should do some mental exercises, neck exercises, and go out and check First Man's YouTube channel. That is the step, yeah, that is the real step. Because what facial exercises will do, that they will, as the name suggests, they will enhance your face features. Mewing will bring out your maxilla bone up outwards, and your face will look like a model, man. If you practice orthotropics, some mental exercises, neck exercises, like, it's so hard to not look like a model if you put in the work, if you do the right things. I'm telling you, the consistency, the patience, that is hard to have. I'm already going to tell you that journey of reaching the top 1% is going to be hard, but it is impossible to not get the outcome whilst doing in the work. That is why I want you to go out and check First Man's channel. There will be some playlists about facial exercises, and you have to watch them. You will get an idea, because he will explain much better than me. You have to know the importance of facial exercises, because no one is doing this. You probably heard facial exercises or orthotropics for the first time. If nobody is doing this, then that automatically takes you out from your substrata. Whilst knowing this, if you know this now, you're already better than an average human walking down the streets. Along with that, you need to meditate, you need to work on your mental health, because just like orthotropics and facial exercises, nobody is doing this as well. You need to meditate, because it is the key to almost everything. It is the key to good life. It is the key to having better relationships with people. It is the key to you living a stress-free life. If you don't want to have depression whilst going through this journey, because this is going to take a lot of time, and it's not as easy as it sounds here. The real steps, incorporating this in real world, is the difficult task. You can get any information you want. I think you already know half of this shit, but implementing it in your life is the real challenge. That is why I urge you to try at least 2 things. Pick out at least 2 things that I have mentioned in this video and try to work on them. It will help you realize, it will help you rationalize things. It will help you to get a clear view of things. I mean, there are countless benefits of great mental health, and I'm sure you are already familiar with them. That is why you need to practice meditation. Along with that, last but not least, you need to have money. And the reason why I have put it in the last of my list, because money will automatically be more accessible to you if you work on those 5 things. What? Yeah. Alright, so I'm recording this video for the 3rd time. Yeah. I don't know, I need to probably work this shit. So you do not become a new person when you reach a certain goal. It is the process that changes you. It is the things that are going to change you, that will lead you to have more money. And you are going to achieve that by this, because it is almost alright. If you are reading every day, you are changing your perspective. You have broad perspective now. You know things better than an average Joe walking down the street. That is why I want you to do this. That is why I want you to improve yourself. That will help you to reach that money stage as well. And what I mean by that is, if you read entrepreneurial books, you will be able to figure out what you need to do to make money. Because as much as I am boasting about putting this money thing on the last, money is really the most important thing for the survival nowadays. That is why I want you to give a lot of time to reading and figure out what you need to do in order to earn money. Just have consistency, just have patience. You're going to achieve it nonetheless. That is it for me today. We are all going to make it.